I thought we were really locked in defensively. It's a team that just, no matter who they play, 125 points or something like that in their last game. And we knew that they were a really good three-point shooting team, played Stanford for the most part pretty well. And so I thought that we were really locked in defensively. And when we get like that, we're really hard to beat. And so, but also, it's the first time I had my regular rotation of regular guys. So this is like the first game of the season for us, having everybody back.
They have not lost by more than 26 with unhead coach in 2 years. So
Yeah.
how impressed are you just with the overall?
We're starting to hit our groove. We're starting to, we're playing well. Again, it seems like we've been playing for a long time. Again, I thought the bench was good, the rotation of our guys. I was more excited about this game because, again, it's the first time that we would get our full rotation in. Forbes still isn't 100%, but I thought he's starting to get there. We take him out a little bit earlier, let him catch his breath. I thought Trey came in and did some good things for us, and that allows us to continue to do that. Percy did some nice things, and we forced him to 24 turnovers. That's what we do. And so and we turn those into points. And
The fact that you use a full court press like this year,
Yeah. Yeah.
a little bit in the first half. That's something that you didn't have much
Yeah.
in the past. How different is this team defensively?
Well, it really is. I mean, we're going to press a lot more. We would have pressed even more today. We know we have to travel tomorrow morning and head to California, and so we want to press a little bit more than we have in the past. We feel like with our athleticism and quickness, and again, when the pace is played in our way and teams are going up and down the floor, it just feeds into our hands a little bit. So when they can take quick shots out of the press, that definitely helps us.
Sion, you guys talk about not having slow starts in games this year. So 15 is that challenge? How much of an emphasis is that? And what was working so well for you guys right off the bat?
Yeah, it was huge. It's really, we just tried to focus on getting stops early, and that's what we were able to do. I'm pretty sure they didn't score the first media. Those are like we talk about doing that all the time. We talk about getting kills, which is 3 stops in a row. Those are things we try to focus on. And I'm glad we were able to start well and, for the most part, finish the game. That holding the team under 60 points. Pretty good defense.
You had 21 points now twice in the first 3 games. You scored 21. There's so many different guys, but just how much did you work on your offensive game all season?
Yeah, I've always been working on my offensive game. Sometimes shots go in, sometimes they don't. They've been going in so far. I feel like I'm going to continue to shoot the same shots for the rest of the season. I've worked on my game, just have when they go in.
How much does it help that a guy like Kevin on the court too? One time you sealed your man inside, but he still had to make a perfect lob pass. Positioning right where you needed it, you scored and a layup on that.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin and all the other guys make it very easy to play basketball on offense. When we got 5 dudes who scored in double figures, and I think we've had maybe 7 who've done it already this season. They make it really easy for me and for everybody else offensively. I feel like we don't have to try too hard for the most part. We just kind of play within the flow of the offense. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's everybody else. Playing with Kev makes it easy.
Yeah.
A whole lot for you tonight.
Well, he's had a great summer. He came back, and again, this is a guy second year in the program, very talented, young man, and had a lot going on with injuries and everything last year, and so it's hard for him to kind of get on the floor. And so, he came back and really worked on his game, and I thought both mentally and physically he's worked on his game, and so he helps us. I mean, here's another guy's a 4-star recruit coming out of high school. This is a talented young man, and I challenged him. I challenged him in the spring to say, this should be your best year in college yet thus far, and he's off to a great start doing that right now.
Anybody would say, why don't you rest Jalen or like he tweaked to go? How much does he need to play? He's a little tired. How much does he need to play to get back in
Yeah.
form too? And then he scored 8 points in about 2 minutes in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's rest, but what's more important than rest, because he can rest the next few days. I mean, he can sit in a hotel and sit by the pool and rest. He can do all that, but he's a young guy. But what he's got to get is his rhythm. He's a rhythm guy, and when he gets in a rhythm, it usually lasts for 3, 4, 5, 6 games. And so I left him in because I need him to get in that rhythm. And you saw he scored eight quick like that, and he can end the game just like that. And so what's more important is the rhythm. He's older now. He knows when to come out, ask to come out, and he asked 3 or 4 times to come out. And so his rests are going to be short. But when he sees that thing go in, man, he's just a different player.
The fact that he's not in rhythm yet,
Yeah, when all of our guys are clicking together, and we, you hear me talk about this peaking at the right time. We're going to be really special. This is a special team anyway, but it's going to be really hard to beat us, and you're going to have to play really well. So, but we know there are good teams out there. We're going to this tournament. Bradley's a really good basketball team, and whoever we play in that second game. So, we feel like these are kind of games that that we didn't win last year. What I call selection Sunday games, teams that are going to match up with you, who's going to have great years. We know Bradley will have a great year. We know we may have an opportunity to play a Power 5 in Cal, and depending on who wins that game. But the most important thing to us right now is the game Monday, and so we've kind of got a chip on our shoulder a little bit. So Monday's a big game.
Yeah, it's huge. We talked about this. The last 2 years, we've dropped games in tournaments just like this. It's around this time, like Coach said, Selection Sunday games. These are games we're going to look back on, and we're going to be judged by how we perform in these games. Something we talk about. We have an NCAA tournament team. We know that, but we have to prove that in order to make it happen. So we're ready to do that on Monday.
All right, thank you.